You done goofed, boy. And that's one of the reasons why this works, is like the princes made a big mistake. And so this story works in that aspect. Is like, around this time, what was popular? A lot of survival horror stuff. And this plays like that. Because now you have these creatures and machinations of the sands of time. Oh, jeez. Okay, screw you. There we go. Oh,
yeah, don't you have to stab them?
There we go. Yeah, I just had to remember the button. Boom! So if you don't know what you're doing, you could actually have the princess giving you a tutorial. But it's pretty easy to figure out the combat once you get used to it.
They rose to fight again.
Boom!
I soon realized that only by taking into my own dagger the sands that possess them, can I liberate them from their monstrous living dead.
Now some dialogue we just won't hear because it's just not, doesn't play out that way. But, oh geez, this combat is just freaking satisfying for its day. Ooh, boom! Want to know another satisfying thing to do in this game, Andrea? Have them hit each other.
Oh, yeah. I love it sometimes they're like, I'm gonna wait my turn until you're done.
Screw you! Woo! Yeah, baby! And all you gotta do is just stab these guys, and that's how you ultimately kill them. Is you take the sands of time from them and put it in your sword. Oh no! It's the girl who warned us. Whoa!
It's like, why am I just gonna go stand in it?
Why am I getting this horrible headache? So you could technically repeat the visions, but this is basically the game's save point. So you get to see a vision of what you're about to do in the game, just the next little platforming segment.
I'll start the story from here next time.
But as you can see, it kind of takes a toll on poor Princey. So, yay! Well, now we know what we need to do.
I can see it by the look in your eyes. You think my story is impossible. Perhaps I am mad. Who would not be driven mad by horrors such as I have lived? But I assure you, every word is true.
And for that, I'm going to drink some water.
Any water source you find, that's your source of health.
Yep, pretty much. And actually, I would say that if I were to rebuild this game, I would actually take out a few of the water areas, just to make it a little bit more difficult.
Oh, wow.
But, I mean, that's saying something considering you didn't have a difficulty choice for this game.
True. I would say, I'm like, you might as well make a difficulty, you know.
Yeah, so like I'm saying, if you were going to do a difficulty change, then I would just make some of those water areas barren. And that way you have to be careful.
Wait!
But that wasn't the purpose of this game.
I won't hurt you!
The purpose of this game was to tell a story, and I do like the fact that they stuck with that. They stuck to their guns over at Ubisoft and said, this is what we want to do. We're not necessarily worried about creating a hardcore game. We're interested in creating a story that people can appreciate. So, oh, geez. I did not time that right. Dang it. Okay.
Are you trying to jump a wall?
There we go.
Okay.
The guest rooms, where my father, all our entourage, and I should have passed the night lay cold and silent. The sands of time had swept through, stealing life and warmth from everything they touched. And I, who unleashed the cataclysm, Were there others like me who yet clung to life, hiding in fear among the ruins? It did not seem so.
Sorry, I interrupted the princess brooding because you also want to look around for these sand clouds. Why are they important? They actually help you out with the Sands of Time gauge. Oh, no, I want to go this way, right? Nope, not this way.
Is anyone there?
How do I turn around? There we go. There we are. Yay! I can platform! Here we go. Boom. Oh, okay. That was really close.
I know.
Whee!
Come back!
Had I really seen her? Or had my senses given way under the burden of horrors too great to bear and conjured up a phantom? Either way, I could not rest until I had found her again.
And there you go. That's something for the prince to do and somebody for the prince to talk to so that he doesn't go insane. Is that, yes, there is another survivor. Actually, there are two survivors. As you guys saw, the vizier. So this is the cool part, is like this is technically the plot of the original Prince of Persia. You have to save the princess of Persia from the evil vizier. And guess who are the three survivors here? The Princess of Azad, the Prince of Persia, and the vizier. So it's the same circumstances of any other game, but now we're telling another unique story with it. Ah, crap. Okay, before I go over here... Okay, no, it's blocked off. You want to pay attention in this game because there are little secrets that will be helpful later on. And I think we're coming up on one, aren't we?
Or is that just...
Nope.
Nope.
Nope. We still got a ways. That's okay. Whee! 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 Oh, this platforming is satisfying as hell. Okay, so all you gotta do is drop the bar.
Down.
Drop from the bar, drop from the bar. Boom. Oh no, combat segment! And the other thing that also helps this game, and I think you and I will both agree on it, the soundtrack is amazing. You'd think you'd get tired of the same tunes going on in combat. You don't. Boom. No, bye-bye. Crap, I can't remember. There is actually a way to be able to jump off these guys. Yay, we win. And you can see your next vision point or save point in the game. But now we need some water because we took a lot of damage in that fight.
What about right there?
Where?
Oh, that little area right there. Or is that bed?
That's a bed.
Okay, I thought it was.
We could jump on the bed. That probably wouldn't help, though. That would probably make us even more dehydrated. Okay, so here's what you got to do to move forward on this one. Whee! Whee! There we go. See, that's cool platforming right there. And up to the save point. Oh no, the headaches are starting again, Andrea! Ooh. And that actually taught us that we're about to get a new ability.
Done. I'll
Done.
start the story from here next time.
Yay! The story will begin from here next time, Andrea. That's so awesome. A platforming game that you can save.
Visions that assaulted me dust like fever dreams. Each time I awoke feeling drained and beaten. And each time, what I had seen came to pass. As if the sands of time were giving me a glimpse into my own future.
That's because that's exactly what they're doing. Oh, cool. Let's take this.
Take the sand cloud.
So as you can see, we can start to build up sand tanks. And that's going to be very helpful later on when we have to do kind of multiple attempts on things. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Boom! Okay, flip you around. Whee! There we go. Oh, no, 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 no. The only complaint that I would have on this one is camera adjustments. Cameras were your worst enemy back in the day, and they still are. And it sucks, but yeah, that's just what you have to deal with. This is what I was looking for. Thankfully, we came across it. Where did we come across? Oh, look at this.
Hello?
Hello.
Is anyone there?
Obviously,
I have
nobody.
a feeling I'm not in Azad anymore.
That's because you're not.
Water.
Drink the water. Dude.
Strange. I feel wonderful.
So for those who couldn't actually figure out what happened there, that's basically how you lengthen your health bar. Is you go through those events. But I'm going to make fun of them because they are absolutely hilarious to watch now. Whee!
Makes you look like you're the avatar there.
Is that a bad thing?
No, it's just funny.
Okay, so I think we need to go down. I think that's what the game is telling us to do. Bonk, bonk. It's actually been a while since I played this game, so it's really fun to play it again.
Give me the dagger.
Who are you?
I am Farah, the daughter of the Maharaja from whom you stole it. This is your doing,
I saw my father turn to sand.
and we will share his fate if you do not give me the dagger to undo what you have done.
Your traitorous vizier used the same words. From now on, I trust no one but myself.
Oh, hey, look, giant bugs.
Go back to the reception hall. Wait for me there. Go!
That was probably not the best way to start off a relationship there, Princey Poop. Because I'm pretty sure she wasn't looking to start crap up with you. She was just being honest on the matter. She knows what the dagger can do.
Now I remembered her. Since we left India, she had been there. In the desert, I had felt her dark eyes upon me. Now, here she was again. She and I, the only two survivors. Did I say two? Excuse me. We were three.
See what I mean? The circumstances are the same. The prince, the princess, the vizier. They're all there. Except now you're in a much more involved story.
Yep.
Although this does actually set up another interesting element for later games as well as this one. The prince is kind of a dick. He's kind of arrogant. He is very quick to judge. And as much as it's a character flaw, it actually works for him and helps to tell the story a little bit from his perspective. And frankly, I mean, he is kind of relatable. If you were going through all this crap, would you trust anybody? Probably not. What's in here? Oh, I'm sorry, out here.
The hourglass.
I did not understand the meaning of what I had just seen, but I knew, with a certainty I could not explain, that those winged creatures had a master. The man who had tricked me into opening the hourglass now had his prize, and for some unknown purpose coveted the dagger as well, would stop at nothing to possess it.
Whoa!
I would give him what he sought. I would plunge it into his foul and treacherous heart.
Technically, he didn't get what he wanted. He wanted the dagger, and you have it. And he wanted the sands. So he has one of them. Okay, do we use this? Is this gonna help us out?
Yeah, you would have to jump to that pillar.
Okay, I wasn't sure if that was actually next to it. These are old school textures, so not sure. Had to test. Okay, go over here. Whoa! Never mind!
Whee!
So this is the cool, interesting element that later on influenced a lot of platformers back in the day, as we can now rewind time to make sure that deaths don't actually happen that way. As long as you have a sand tank gauge, you can prevent a death. But if you use them too much...
Does it automatically do it, or...?
Nope, you have to trigger it. So you can technically wait, and the game will eventually just say, oh, well, you're dead.
True.
But you also have to be careful, because when you rewind time, it only rewinds to a certain point. And then at that point, you can't go back further. So you have to be careful about how long you use the sand gauge. So, for example, I can hold this as long as I want to, but if I held it a couple seconds later, it wouldn't matter. I'd still be engaged in my actions, kind of thing. So you have to play it safe with this prospect. Whee! Okay. I can already feel like, Andrea, you're probably a little disappointed. You probably wanted to play this.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I know that some people have actually been asking, when is Andrea going to play one of these? And I'm happy to say that the next game is hers. I just insisted on this one because she can play the other Prince of Persias. I don't care, but I love Sands of Time. So I kind of played that card with her, and thankfully I have a very patient wife and a very loving wife, right?
Oh, yeah.
You're like, stop buttering me up on camera.
I think you have to do the... Oh, okay.
Yep.
I didn't think you were going to make that. I was like, maybe you had to do the...
That's one of the things that kind of changed the game here, is you have to relabel your distances. You have to kind of reteach yourself what is acceptable distance in this game. Which I liked. You know, it actually kind of challenges you to think outside the box. And that's not enough, but it does give us some sand back. So the sand clouds have that additional buff too, but you can also get sand charges back from killing enemies. In particular, any humanoid enemies. So all the Sands of Time zombies would count. No, that's not gonna work. We'll go ahead and reverse that, shall we? There we go. So that didn't work, but this will. There we go. Oh. Can we go this way? Is it worth it for us to go this way? No, it's not. Problem is that we can't latch on to any... Okay, wait, hold on.
Couldn't you...
Can we actually go across this wall and it's worth it? I was worried about the crack in it. Nope.